got to utilize the app, man. You got to utilize that app and get that savings.
Hit hard on the ground is short.
Look at Elvis. Look at Elvis. Someone clip that for me. That's a double play right there. That's beautiful. Someone call MLB Network. Tell him Endress is on the phone. The Mountaineers use that too, right? College football team. That ball's tattooed left field, carrying, and you ain't catching that one. 2-run shot for Brandon Nimmo. There's home run numero uno for Nimmo.
That's their 4th home run of the game.
Lead.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're
It's a waist pitch up. Okay.
Stays alive.
Not up enough. 0-2.
Going 2 now.
He got him on the curve.
Strikeout number 8.
8 strikeouts. Allmeister.
Trying to prevent extra bases.
That would be a thing if we could win the whole thing here in year 2.
Quick move to first, and he's back in
I
safely.
think we've got a really good team to do it. I do question our rotation a little bit, but I think we got a good team to do it.
Runner on the goal. Pitch in for a strike.
Atta baby, Nick Fortes guns him out at second.
down by 2 runs. Time runs.
How about that?
Your run is so important.
Cedric Mullen.
Now we got to get him in. And that's going to go up the middle. We're going to wave Carson in. Here comes the throw from Buxton, and it's not going to be in time. The Rays get the lead thanks to Cedric Mullins. Nope, that is not a misspeak. Oh, baby, Nimmo finally gets a hold of one. We get rewarded for a pitch down the middle.
32nd of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 8-4.
8-4. Thanks to Nimmo.
Now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Oh, baby! You ain't gonna catch that one. Steven Vogt going yard. Lead cut in half, baby. Holy Toledo. Sorry, I forgot the word.
Governor didn't seem to want our help.
Well, he's gonna get it
Running in the background.
I ain't doing shit. Fuck you.
Spartans? What the hell are Spartans?
Okay. All right. Chill out. All right. That was so unnecessary. Somehow. Not a lot of speed at third base, so I don't know if a fly ball will do it.
Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Out towards right center field.
All right, center.
Settles under it. He's got it.
And we're going to try it. We might as well, man. We might as well. That'll work. Sack fly, Blake Sable. First run of the year. Tampa Bay. 1-0. He seems okay with me.
And the righty deals.
I don't see it either.
Foul ball there.
That's there. Alrighty. What's up, Brian? Morning, everybody. I know it's almost afternoon time, technically, but I didn't want to call it afternoon Rays when it's only 11 a.m. And some people watch from the West Coast, according to my YouTube analytics. But anyway, how's everyone doing? I know it's been a while. The set schedule for for how I broadcast from now on will probably be a little more sporadic, or not sporadic, but more separated, I guess. We're looking at morning streams on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then anything else will be if I get the time. But other than that, that's kind of the general schedule that we're going to go with from now on. So we are live. I think I realized I just forgot to change the episode number. Maybe I didn't. It's 51. Episode 51 of the Rays Franchise. So, welcome in. We are going to start the episode off with something that we left off with in the last episode, at the end of the last episode, and that was the trade offer that the Mets offered us. They offered us their number one, and what I found out is their, if I can look at his card, the very first pick they made in the franchise. He's their number one prospect, 27 prospect in all of baseball. He's a starting pitcher. Apparently they drafted him at 17, which I didn't know you could do, because you do the math. He's 21 right now. We're in 2030. So maybe I'm doing the math wrong. Anyway, this is a starting pitcher. I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it. It's not going to happen. Not because I don't want it to happen, but because, so when you go to, I didn't accept it at first because I really wanted to think about it. But when you go to the counter screen, you look at the Mets and you notice they have a negative budget. And of course, the show, a very minor problem that they won't fix or can't fix, or however, maybe they're overlooking, is if the team, the AI, has a negative budget, no matter what you offer them, they won't accept the trade. So I could hit accept, and it won't do it. So we're going to have to decline it because we just don't have a choice. So as of right now, Jonathan Aranda is going to remain a Ray, which stinks because, I mean, that doesn't stink, but like, I like the trade itself as I was thinking about it. But because, you know, the show still hasn't fixed its bugs, it's just a trade that won't happen. So we'll decline it. Maybe we'll get an offer where they don't go into debt to get Aranda. We are kind of lukewarm on selling going into this episode. We're 29 and 32. I mean, we're not out of it, so to speak, but if we're ever going to see some of these new prospects and new faces, we do have to move on. We're 2.5 back in the wild card. I just don't feel like, as of right now, this is the team to do it. But we're in June. A lot could change. I don't know which game we're going to play today. We may check out the Brewers, but let's just sim and see what we can get to here, as we've already lost the series here against Detroit. And now we have a trade offer from the Mariners. They want Ryan Pepio, last year of his contract, for Hugo Dune, 18, number 12 prospect, and then Walter Ford. We're not going to make this deal because I think Pepio's worth more than that. That's your number 18 prospect. Oh boy, absolutely not. You are not getting that. No. I mean, you may need a starter, but a D and a C potential for an 84B guy who's not even regressing. No, sorry. If you give me 2 C's who are solid, we'll talk about it. But as you can see, we're starting to get some offers here for some players that we have on the block. Will they be traded this episode? Maybe. Maybe. We do manage to salvage a win against Detroit. Shane McClanahan probably get the win. It's 2-0 Tampa, thanks to Carson Williams and Brandon Nimmo. Carson Williams has got to be player of the year so far when it comes to his, I don't want to call it a breakout, but compared to what he has done or has been doing, he is off to a hot start. McClanahan, 6 1/3, 4 hits, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts. Kenneth Aiken, Kyle Saul, and Kenneth Copen. 14 saves for Copen. Oh, yeah, that's right. So, AJ Smith-Shawver cleared waivers, so he is back down in AAA. We are going to move down Byron Smith. He's just not performing that well in AAA, so we're going to demote him back to AA. And we are probably, I mean, everyone's kind of doing solid, so it's just probably going to be James Snyder. I mean, that's a tough choice here, but... Or no, it'll probably be Roger Glenn. We'll probably move him back down. Just ratings-wise. It's nice to have A.J. Smith-Shawver just kind of be able to weave his way in and out of waivers. No one wants him. So, we're kind of safe in the fact that no one wants him right now. So, we got all that fixed. The Biscuits are 31-23. They're off to they're doing good so far as well. The Bulls are 33-27. So we're the ones lacking right now. Ratings don't matter. They never do. They never do. All right, so the Yankees. We welcome the Yankees at home. We take the first game. Tom Stinson gets the 6th win of the year. Not in the running for Rookie of the Year. And that's fine, but he's doing very well. 2 more RBIs for Williams. 3 for Brandon Nimmo. Mike Boovie still hovering around 275 average. Staying hot. So 6 innings, gives up some hits, 1 run, 3 strikeouts. Bullpen cracked, but they didn't break. You want to call it that. Everyone gave up a run except for Copen, so we win 8-5. J.R. Ritchie still looking for his first win. And we have a save situation. Let's hop in. First scenario of the episode. Ryan, how was your day so far, man? How you been? Don't know why this ain't working.
1 out, man at first. So up next for New York, Evan Carter.
All right, so it is 5-4. Runner on first, 1 out against Evan Carter. Kenneth Copen, who has just been very solid as a rookie closer. 15 saves in 19 opportunities. It's fine. The ERA is kind of staying around the same, which kind of want that down a little bit more. Memento for a favor. That is the fun. There it is. There it be. But yeah, he's done very well. He is a rookie. He is growing. So we need him to keep doing what he's doing here. Any surprises on defense? Got Kobayashi in center. Got Nacho at second. Cade Bodine's at first. Okay. All right, let's get in. First time I've really played the game since the last episode.
That's in there.
So I'm sure nothing will happen.
It's 0-1.
So 1 out, 1 on. Evan Carter at the dish, who is not hitting well against righties. I think that said, what, 215? And he's going to, of course, poke it down the line. With our third baseman being made a sludge.
Quickly. So first and second
67 miles an hour, and apparently our third baseman cannot react to it.
Sometimes we talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating.
Already off to a good start. Got some sludge.
Hit something like that.
Here's Aaron Judge. Still playing. He's a 75 overall. He's 37 years old. He has passed the 500 career home run club. And you know what? To his credit, he's still doing just fine. 261. He's managed to steal 7 bases this season. I don't know how this big man has rumbled and tumbled his way to 7 bases. But still a 75. He is regressing hard, though. Real hard. But it's got some power. So. If you want to meet me there, he said he'd have to let me know. Oh, okay.
You can rob a little soft flare.
Hopefully he'll get to see you there.
Perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
And ball 1 to Judge.
Sean's been pretty busy.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The Rays trying to close out a one-run lead.
Double play would be ideal here.
On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most.
Oh, they call him gamer.
Ball to strike.
Aaron the gamer judge.
The chase on the changeup that time.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. Close, but called a ball. 3 and 1.
Let's challenge it. Why not?
Catcher challenges, and this could be a big momentum swing. Wow.
Yeah, good call, Ramirez.
The call is overturned.
2-2 to Judge.
So they still have both challenges.
Pitcher is getting tired. Yeah, he's been used back-to-back days, so.
Swing,
and he gets Judge on the changeup. 2 down. Big strikeout.
With only 1 out remaining.
This is not the same Aaron Judge that we know
Here's
today.
The catcher, Hunter Goodman.
This is a different Aaron Judge. And now we got to deal with Hunter Goodman. They acquired him last season from the Rockies.
In the dirt, but no advance from the
runners. Stopped by Agustin behind the plate. Can we get this level out here? Looks like the Mariners have got Trevor Rogers from the Rockies.
2 on, 2 outs.
That's a big deal.
Fought off foul.
That's a pretty big deal.
And a 1-0
I think,
count.
if I remember correctly, Rogers got 4 years left of his contract with the Rockies.
They're down to their final strike.
There's a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little bit.
That was upheld.
So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge.
It's Aaron Fudge. Oh, 1-2 to Goodman.
The 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but
Aaron
you don't want to
Fudge.
end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
I still don't understand how, like, even in his, current year status in the game, how his vision is so low.
The 2-2.
Got him. 2-seamer. Copen gets it done. The Rays get the win.
This turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take
Rays
the lead
win.
in the 8th at
Rays
home.
win.
Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that.
That'd be
pitcher
something
as
cool
he
that you
tries
could
to
do
get
for
those
next
final
year's
3
game,
outs.
would
Everybody
be
goes
to
home happy with a win like
have
this.
custom signs. Obviously, you'd have to set parameters, but like, it'd be cool if you set custom signs in the crowd. All right, so Bryce Jarvis will get the rare win for getting 1 out. Chandler Simpson, player of the game, 3 for 5. Let's see who did some stuff. Caden Bodine had 3 RBIs. 1 by Caminero, 1 by Simpson. So, no home runs. Nimmo with an error. 2 more stolen bases for Chandler. J.R. Ritchie pitched fine. 5 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 4 strikeouts. That's a good start. The bullpen, oh boy. Okay. The bullpen doing bullpen things, but that's all right. We get the win, and we get it done. We move on. We move on. All right, so we've taken the series against the Yankees. That's good. We got scouting coming up. We have a chance to sweep. We know how that's probably going to go. So, I don't remember what I did with my scouting last time. So, Philip Bach seems like he's moving up our board as a starter. Lyle Trimble could be a third baseman we look at. Shall these ratings keep going up? We need to keep scouting him. Boy, he is not getting like 20% per week is just did not 20%. That has to change. We have to probably change that. If I remember correctly, didn't the game project Chandler Simpson not steal many bases like they had him in second or third. Last season they had him stealing only 37 bases and Chandler stole like 50. So I was very upset when I saw that the game was just like, yeah, we project Chandler Simpson to steal 37 bases this year. And he ended up stealing like 50 or 52. So we don't do that. Don't you underestimate my people. Even though I'm controlling them. Don't you underestimate my people. Oh, man. Alright, so no diamonds in the rough here. I'll tell you what we're going to do, though. We're going to go get Kyle scouted by somebody else. Or Lyle Trimble. He's a third baseman. So let's... Yes, I want you... Wow, 15% scouting per week. Can no one scout? Holy smokes. Okay. Cancel that then. Apparently we have no one that could... Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, their efficiency is awful. Okay. Well, I guess we're stuck doing it this way. We are stuck doing it this way. That is very bad. Yeah, hence why they're projections, right? I don't know what to look at here. We could keep looking at some third basemen. I want our first pick to probably be a third baseman. We don't really have a strong third baseman in our farm system. But to be honest, I'm not really seeing anybody that I want to go, hey, now that's a stud right there. I mean, it's kind of just a risk on who you look at. It looks like our first pick will have to be a third baseman because they're going to go high and deep here. Fernando Urbina seems to be the #1 third base prospect here. Let's go ahead and just scout him a little bit. See if he drops off our board. I've seen enough out of Philip Bach. We will change him. I don't need a closer now. I'm feeling pretty good with Kenneth Copeland. Carlos Domingo. I mean, I'm all for looking at some relievers as well. Quentin Rodriguez. I'd like to find me a fireballer. Jorge Valido. Of course, we're not going to draft I mean, this guy's pretty much set so far. Let's take a gander at him. And see if he has anything to look at. So. Can you give you a... Is it going to ruin something? I mean, I'm kind of glad that I'm bad at scouting. Because that just makes it fun for me. If I knew every secret on scouting, I just wouldn't enjoy it. Because I know what to look for. And hey, we didn't sweep. What a shock. We just cannot sweep teams in this game. Anyway. So we lose 5-3. Jordan Walker gets a home run. Drew Rasmussen. I guess the pitch count was too much. 3 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. Bryce Jarvis blows it. We're fixing to send him back down. Let's do this at the beginning. Okay. All right, I'm listening. When you start scouting at the beginning of the year, make sure, obviously, you have good scouts. Scout international at whatever position you need. Then after that, look at other regions. Ah, okay. So just scout international first. Got it. Okay. We can do that. We can do that. I'll try to remember that for next season. I think Bryce Jarvis is going to go back down here. I don't know who we're going to call up to take his spot. I mean, Hunter Biggie just never does well when we call him up. We could maybe see Zach Page make a debut. He's 22. We drafted him back in 27. He's a lefty. He's doing fairly well in AAA. But we'll get into that when we get near the game that we're going to get into. Let's take a look at any transactions. Boy, it's been busy, man. Mariners get Trevor Rogers. Rockies are already selling. The Mets get Kyle McCann, Jordan Beck, and McCade Brown. Let's see. Marlins get Jordan Lawler, Tim Tawa, and Gerald O'Farrell. Sorry. Looks like the Diamondbacks. That's a big deal there. Holy smokes. Okay. I don't know who got the better of that deal. Not gonna lie. But yeah, there are some trades going on. No one's still making an offer. Man, Blake Snell could be going to the Mariners, so the Dodgers are fixing to make a trade with the Mariners from the looks of it. Look, man, I'm not going to initiate any trades. We're going to let these guys perform and see what happens. We keep going against Detroit again. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. Let's just simulate this game. We do end up winning 4-3 on that one. Pepio gets his first win back from the IL. So Junior Caminero and Agustin Ramirez doing the damage. And good outing for Pepio. Good outing by everybody. Keep going in Detroit. So we've won the first 2 series. Or first 2 out of 3 series. We lose the series against Detroit because we started here. We won in New York, and we've taken the series here in Detroit already. Brandon Nimmo continues to stay hot. Could be a trade piece for somebody. McClanahan does fine. Not great, but fine. Kenneth Copeland gets 18 saves. All right, so Tom Stinson versus Luis Castillo. Can we get a save here? Bottom of the 8th, 2 outs. First and second, Kyle Saul. Let's check in with Kyle Saul. We haven't really played with him a lot. He's been struggling, but I think he'll get it. A lot of these bullpen pieces we'll figure it out. It may take time, but...
First and second, 2 out.
What am I looking at? Oh, okay.
0 for 3 in this one.
I didn't know what I was looking at behind him. I was like, did the game freak out? What was that? What is that behind him? All right, anyway. First and second, 2 out. Ramon Laureano, still a good hitter at this age.
They've had a great plan against him.
And that's already off to a bad start. It's just foul. Jesus. Pitcher is getting tired. Yeah, I suppose he is getting tired. He's definitely not going to face McGonigal, I'll tell you that. We need to get this out here.
2 on, 2 outs. And that
fly ball, left field. Simpson will grab it.
That is the inning.
And Kyle Saul gets the job done.
2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Tigers 3.
We're going to sim the rest of this game because this is not the game we're playing today. This not be the game we play in today. Hey, and we hold on and win. Look at that.
Game got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key
good
pitching
stuff.
and
Good
defense
stuff.
in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Shout out to Carson Williams getting a face upgrade, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
And the road team picks up the win and picks up a
wow,
sweep.
6-4. Did we almost blow this?
And our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Tom Stinson, man, getting another win. 7-3 for the young pitcher. Well, I'll say young, but MLB experience young. Kenneth Copeland gets a save. Let's take a gander. RBIs for everybody. Well, almost everybody. Carson Williams and Agustin Ramirez hit their 11th home runs. Tom Stinson, 6 1/3, 5 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Kind of all over the place, but did good enough. All right, let's move on. Good stuff. We're playing good to start off the episode. That is still not what I'm trying to get here. Okay. So yeah, we sweep Detroit. Look at that. After I just said we can't sweep anybody. We sweep somebody. Because of course we do. We do that one. All right, so we finally get an off day. That's nice. We're back above 500. We're 35-34. Woohoo! Am I right? 4.5 games back. Hugo Sheets. If we were injury prone right now, I'd probably put a claim on him. But we're not. We're not injury prone right now. So we got to face the Orioles, who have kind of fallen off a cliff. I don't know what's happened to them. They were good last season. But boy, they are not good this season. So that means we'll probably lose 2 out of 3 to them. We'll see. Richie, still looking for that first win. 2-1, top of the 8th, 2 outs. I don't know what the situation is here. Oh, Aranda has 2 home runs today. Make it 3. Now we're good. And then we end up losing that game 3-2. So, bullpen. 2 home runs by Jonathan Aranda was our only offense. Brandon Nimmo gets a triple and can't come to score. Okay. J.R. Ritchie pitched fine again. Give up 1 in 4 innings. Keegan Aiken blew the save, and then Kyle Saul also gave up a run. All right, Drew Rasmussen versus Tom Kroger, and we get shut out. So a team that's 27-42 is going to beat us, and this is why I don't think we're a playoff team. So Drew Rasmussen, 3 innings, 4 hits, 5 runs. He has definitely not been the same Drew Rasmussen from last year. Grissom, Jarvis, and Assad, just a bad game all around. So we're back to below 500. That was fun while it lasted. All right, let's check out scouting. Anything to look at here? Carlos Domingo is fine. Ubina has moved up to 3 on our board. I mean, he still looks okay. No motivation per week. How do you have no motivation? Am I just confused about something here? I've never seen 0 motivation. I've always seen like 5-3-1 or 3-2-1 or something like that. Does he really just not want to be here? That's fine if he does it, but I think that's kind of mean if you ask me, but okay. We need to find another ace. Like, we need to find somebody that we can get our hands on for our 36 pick, or our round 1 36 pick. That's what we need right here. If we could find someone that just kind of stands out, they don't have to be super great, but Curtis Kennedy. Let's check him out. 25 scouting per week. Why is the scouting so bad? All right, let's look at position players. We'll just scout a position here because we're getting near the end of the scouting draft. I really want to look at Kai Olson. For some reason, I keep going back to him. 15% scouting. Like, is it just useless or something? So let's look international, I guess. This is just probably what we're going to do because our scouts... I thought I hired better scouts this year, but I guess not. I guess we just did awful, cruddy, terrible jobs, I guess. I don't know what to say on that one. All right, let's keep going. Can we avoid a sweep against the very bad Baltimore Orioles? Holy smokes, I'm not even going to play this one. No, we get swept by a bad team. Okay, well, wish I was surprised. Let's keep going. We are finally going to come home to see the Guardians and the Brewers. I would really like to get a game in with Pepio here because we haven't used Pepio. So we're going to sim through our off day. So the Guardians are off to a great start here as we are in June. 41-30. It's a good team. Okay, the Padres want us to have Matt Waldron, who's a knuckleballer. He is a knuckleballer. They have him down in AAA. I mean, I think with the season that Nimmo's having, I know he's regressing. He's worth more than that, I think. As much as I would love a knuckleballer on the team, he's got 3 years remaining on his contract. I definitely don't need Matt Waldron for 3 more seasons. So we're going to say no to this trade as well. I mean, if they really want Nimmo, do you guys even need Nimmo? You don't really need Nimmo. Like, kind of at all. So no, we're not even going to look. We're going to decline this trade. So one trade that could have worked, but couldn't work because of budget restraints. And then the rest have just been really bad trade offers, you know. I'm not looking for a top super prospect for some of these guys, but come on, you could do me better than a D potential and a 35-year-old knuckleballer. Let's keep Simmons. Guardians win, so we lose the series here against Cleveland. Big trade happening. The Mariners are buying. They got Shane Smith, Nick Lofton, and Grant Taylor. So 2 of those pieces are big. From the White Sox for Walter Chin, who's the number 47 prospect in baseball. I temporarily took a look at him. David Chin, not to be confused with Walter Chen. David Chin, who's a closer. He is the number 53 prospect in baseball. And Feline Celestin, good defensive shortstop. So, White Sox getting some nice prospects for Shane Smith, 29. And Grant Taylor, a good reliever for their bullpen. So, the White Sox seem to be selling already. That's an interesting trade. It's not in my humble opinion, not a bad trade. Shane Smith in the last year of his contract. Taylor's got 2 years left, so you think you're going to pay a pretty high price for them. And they certainly did. So, big old trade happening there. All right, back to us. Oh, yeah. I got to fix this. So, Odell Williams is back from... Mike Horvath has just not been very good. We'll just put Williams back at high A for now. Just because I can think of what to do with him. Yeah. So we got some wheeling and dealing going on here. Got some wheeling and dealing. Mariners DFA and a couple of players. Actually, 3 players. It's Eloy Jimenez being DFA'd. Well, running through the waivers, I guess. Thomas Frick. Come on now. Yeah, what else happened? The Mets getting Austin Martin from the Twins for prospect Justin Canning. Yeah, so there are some trades going on in June. We got June trades going on. So the Mariners, they're making a fight, even though they're not probably going to catch the Athletics. They're making a fight for that wild card. So, and the White Sox are right in front of us, and they're kind of selling already. Interesting decision, as I'm about to do the same probably, but interesting decision. All right, let's keep her going. J.R. Ritchie. Wow, we are going to win this game, I hope. And we do, 10-1. As we manage to avoid being swept by the Guardians. 5 RBIs for... Dude, I'm telling you, Jonathan Aranda better get us a haul, man. With the way he's hitting, the power, the home runs. He's already at 19 home runs this season. He's going to get us a haul. I better get a haul for him. Chase DeLauder does well, gets his former team, gets 2 RBIs. And then 1 by a couple of others. Chandler Simpson at 25 stolen bases now. J.R. Ritchie, once again, 4 innings. This guy cannot, he is allergic to going 5 innings. 4 innings, 2 hits, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. Lawrence Grissom gives up a run. Jarvis, he's probably going to be sent down here momentarily. Ian Hamilton starting to find it. And then Javier Assad, who's just been money for us. All right, so the one we're going to do is we're going to play this game, Ron Pepio against Carlton Salazar, if I can talk. It's not going to be a barn burner, don't get me wrong. Like, it's not going to be like, wow, this is the game of the week right here. But we're going to do this, and then we are, as we lose the opening day, Drew Rasmussen's just been awful this year. Boy, remember when he was good last season? Ugh. Just nothing to show for it. Nothing to show for it. We are going to make a roster move, though. We are going to make a roster move. We have 34 players on our 40-man. I think that's right. Did I math that right? Yeah, 34 players on our 40-man roster. So we are going to send down Bryce Jarvis. I know he's out of options. If someone wants this piece of trash, they can have him. The Bryce Jarvis experiment is pretty much over. I know I got him off waivers, and he just has not been good since we got him. Like, not even close. He's actually getting worse. So I had hope for him, especially with decent ratings like this. I had some hope for him. Good break on a lot of his pitches, but he's just someone who couldn't get it together. I'm not going to release him, even though I probably should. But we're going to send him down. And we're going to call up lefty Zach Page. 22 years old. We got him in the 3rd round in the 27 draft. I know his clutch isn't good, but we got to start seeing some of these guys. I need another lefty in our bullpen, so that's why I'm calling him up. I could call up Colin Holderman because he is already on the 40-man roster, but he's more for like if someone gets hurt. So let's add Zach Page. Oh, whoops, to the 40-man. We will call him up to Major League Baseball, and Bryce Jarvis will go down. Oh, I guess he doesn't have any. Oh, he still has another option left. Well, that makes it easier then. I love to see that. So, where did you put Page? All right, that's kind of where I wanted him. I kind of want Page here. I want Ian Hamilton to be our guy. Lawrence Grissom will be a nice backup, and Zach Page will be around here as well. So we do have a lot of lefties in the bullpen. I thought I needed more lefties. I forgot Aiken is a lefty. But that's fine. Let's roll with it. Game of the episode. We're going to be taking on the Brewers. They're 38-37. We are 36-40. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the Brewers are buyers at the moment. And they're looking for some relief pitching, a shortstop, and starting pitching. So, could they maybe be scouting some of our pitchers? Could they be scouting Ryan Pepio? Could they be scouting Drew Rasmussen? What about, well, Shane McClanahan's not on the block, but they could be looking at some of these guys. I don't know. Let's hop into it. Let's hop into this game. Ryan Pepio on the bump. Well, how different would we have looked if we went ahead and traded Jonathan Aranda just then? All right, who needs a day off? Who needs a day off? A lot of people kind of need a day off, but we may just roll with it. Unless you're really struggling at the plate. 235 for Boovie, maybe. Condon. 205. Whew, he is really struggling. Facing a righty. And Chase DeLauder's fine. We'll let him roll. Ancho Alvarez has cooled off. Hitting 194. Yeah, so we're just going to leave everybody in. We'll move Ramirez down a spot. Yeah, we're going to roll with this. Here we go. Game of the episode. I know it's a barn burner. Everybody's been waiting for this. Rays and Brewers. First time in about 2 seasons that the Brewers have been relevant. They got Byron Buxton. They got Kyle Stowers. They got a good team. Jorge Carmona is a rookie. We'll have to look at him.
From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show.
It's just not our season.
It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays.
Okay, there's your game storylines. We're 1-6 in our last 7. Gee, thanks. Thanks. That's awesome. League news. Vinny Pasquantino hits his 200th career home run, also part of the Brewers. Yeah, Kyle Manzardo leads the AL in home runs with 28. Nothing else really of note that affects us to look at. Down the farm system, Boyd Hyde is fine. Byron Smith, he's figuring it out. Pablo Almanza is someone to keep an eye on. Switch hitting first baseman. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Snyder did good. Flowers is struggling, though. Man, I hate to see Flowers struggling. I really wanted him to do well.
With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John
Gotta get
Schaum.
together, guys.
Man, this team has really been struggling. You can see the frustration building, Singy.
Yeah, missed opportunities and a lack of timely hitting has really hurt them, Boo.
8 games
Today's
back.
a new day, though. They have what it takes on this roster to turn things around. Great play.
No one in
is
the standings
contagious
have been
as well.
exactly hot. So, but we are falling back to Baltimore after we just said they were awful.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Here we go, Ryan Pepio.
Ryan Pepio. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in
nobody
front of the
is
city.
stellar on this
And
team
you know
right
this
now.
guy no different. He wants to be more effective.
What a
here.
steal
So,
for the
when you look at the numbers, they haven't been great.
Brewers, by the way, going out
I'm
and
sure
signing
he wants
Byron
to turn that
Buxton.
around, and we'll see if
I
he's
believe they
able
got
to
him on
start
a
that
one-year
in this
deal
one.
for $22 million, and he's putting up some good numbers. Byron is. So, good pickup for the Brewers. They got him leading off here. Got to look at Pepio. Here's Ryan Pepio. 84 overall. Still got some numbers going up. Is on the trade block. He's 32 years old. Like I said, injuries have been a problem. He got hurt in the very first part of last season. Came back and had a nice year. Got hurt this season. That's why we're in June and he's only started 5 times. So maybe that trend will continue. We'll see. And we're underway here at the Trop.
And we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay.
We're 7th in the wild card, only 2 games back of the last spot. That kind of ought to tell you how the AL's doing right now.
Check swing went around. No balls, 2 strikes.
I think Pepio will probably give us, out of our pitchers, probably give us the best haul.
Got him swinging.
Blows
for the
Buxton.
K. The high
3
heat
straight
too much
pitches,
on that
2
one.
down. Or, sorry,
Let's
first
take a look at
strikeout.
the Brewers lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
All right, so here's Stowers. He's hurt us a little bit when he was with the
With
O's.
some impressive production lately.
Boy,
You
he's
don't
looking
stick at the
just as
major league
good.
level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Swing and a
Swing
miss.
and a miss. That
As he was
changeup
out
working
front
good
that
early.
time.
So we got Stowers down 0-2.
High fly ball, right field.
Gets us right under that one. Nimmo will grab it.
And there's 2 down.
2 outs. That's a crazy status off the bottom of the screen there.
Now at the plate,
Paul Skeens,
Jackson
K's 10,
Shorey.
allows 2 runs
3
and a
hits
loss to
last
the
night.
Angels.
So he was a big factor in getting that win.
Let's keep her going.
Out towards right center field.
Nimmo will grab this one.
under
Good
it.
inning for Pepio.
He's got it. And that is that.
Good start.
Now
Let's
it's
see
the
if we
Rays'
can.
turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Let's see if we can go on Simpson, Williams, and Aranda. Due up first against Carlton Salazar. I think that's how you say his name.
Back now at the chop for the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Carlton Salazar. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say
Carlton.
so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit
Carl.
on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this.
Let's check out Carlton Salazar. He is a C potential, 76 overall. Second round pick in 26. Don't know if it was by the Brewers or not. Maybe it was. Fastball, cutter, curve, changeup, and a slider. He's got good movement on majority of his pitches. He's having a solid season so far. So apparently he can go deep into games. That must be really nice. He's got some stamina too, man. 92 stamina. Yeah.
Seems to thrive in adversity and being.
Got a work cut out for us. Chandler Simpson leading it off.
When you have a player like this on your team that
Against
goes out there
Salazar.
and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Outside, 1-0. That was his 5th pitch, and he threw it first.
Pulled hard.
That's
but
strange
it's
to
a
see
foul
as
ball.
Simpson just pulled it.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
1-1. There you go, Simpson over the head of the second baseman, and that's going to go into the gap as Simpson will run into second base. There's a good start.
A swing like that can help you come out of the struggle.
Beating the hops of the second baseman over there.
But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Oh, that was hit right at him. It would not hit right at him.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Carson Williams.
Here's
Next to hit for
Carson.
the Rays.
Let's look at this defense here for the Brewers. Cowser, Buxton, and Churio. Good outfielders all around the outfield. Josh Young, Josh Kasevich, and Ernie Clements at second base. Look at that 96 fielding. Very good. Jorge Carmona, the rookie at first base. Luis Torrens behind the plate. And they got somebody DHing. Somebody's DHing. I don't know, but here's Carson. He's been hot. 5th in the AL and shortstop all-star votes. Look at those numbers. 276, 12 homers, 41 RBIs. He's already going to have a career
And at
season
second.
for himself.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton under it.
Not going to test.
One down.
Carson will fly out. He's about to go the whole game. Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup.
He
Not
probably
a
will
team
go the
that
whole
usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate. But when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't
Here's
work.
Aranda.
They need to draw more walks.
A lot
to
of
get
eyes
runners
on him,
base.
possibly. Anybody need a first baseman? I love Jonathan Aranda, man, but I think our time is probably done.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike
Goes
one.
with that changeup.
Ooh, nasty
0-1.
changeup right there, down. Just had him out in front.
One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series.
And just to make things a little more difficult, Carlton Salazar also has the pickoff quirk. So we have to be careful with how much we lead Chandler off base.
See if you can go upstairs.
Don't know how you
a
missed
little
that
bit. Make
pitch,
sure you miss
but he
up
did.
and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
1-2.
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him.
Don't know how you missed that
Got
pitch
to the
either.
Good late cut for the strikeout.
Guess I'm not the AI.
They really got in on him, man.
Aranda strikes out.
Really a huge swing and miss
2 pitches
pitch
on
most
the
of
plate.
time because it's not really meant to
It's up
move
to
a whole
Nimmo.
lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good
Sitting on
pitch.
299
Brandon
career
Nimmo
home runs.
in the box now. Take strike one.
Can we hit 300 with him? That'd be nice.
Nimmo launched a homer in his most recent
That'd be
game.
something to see.
Puts it in the air out
It's
towards
at
left
high
center.
and deep
Buxton
left center
on the
field,
move.
but that will
He's
be
got
caught
it.
by Buxton.
That is the inning.
And shocker, shocker, we get a
head to
leadoff
the
double and
second
can't
here
score.
at Tropicana Field. No score.
Nothing doing.
Back now in Tampa Bay. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So the Tampa Bay Rays are not in a good position about halfway through the season. Not the worst spot to be in, but I imagine they're feeling antsy about their place in the standings.
Yeah, these guys were supposed to be a strong contender for a playoff spot, but they haven't really made that run up the standings just yet. There's still time. Don't get desperate. Don't panic or anything like that. But I'd like to see them go on a bit of a run in the second half.
Yeah, we're supposed to be a good team, yet they project us to go 75 wins. So.
And as a player, you have to block out the noise when you're in trade rumors. I don't care if you want to trade or not. It can be a major distraction.
Swing and a miss. Colton Cowser. So you got Stowers and you got Cowser. 2 guys who randomly have a lot of power.
Swings and misses. And it's nothing in 2.
Changeup is working.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
I sure will. This is not the case, though.
And that skips in the dirt.
I mean, Pepio's got such good movement on his pitches. I want to keep him. But I just don't know if he's going to be our ace, anymore.
Got him.
He's such a good pitcher, though.
Him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice
second
job
strikeout
of
for
setting that
Pepio.
pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep
He is
everything
32,
down around the
but I
knees,
fear
so
as though he's
that
not
was a
going to
good
get
call
much
to
better
change his
than
eye
what
level and run it
he
by
is
him for
right
the
now.
K.
So that's why there is kind of an emphasis to trade him.
Here's Josh Young. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
That's outside.
I think this could be
working through
the
some
offseason
lately.
where we see a lot of turnover.
Yeah, they say baseball's a
We
game
see a lot
of
of
failure,
faces.
and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Now, if we keep Pepio, I'm not going to complain about it. I'm not. I think Pepio is fine.
No score here.
But
in the
I'm not
second.
going to give him a 5-year deal at the end of the season when he's probably nearing his potential.
In the air, right field. Nimmo ranging back. 2 away.
Always hit hard, but not hard enough. 2 down.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
I think primarily, though, we do need a good third baseman in the draft, and we need a starter that could be a potential ace in the future, rather sooner than
Looks
later.
like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
So here's Ernie Clement. Still a darn good player. He is an 83 overall, so he is regressing a little bit. 33 years old, but still doing solid. What is his contract? He's a free agent at the end of the year, so trying to roll with the Brew Crew.
2 down, nobody on.
And we'll see where his
So
talents
a foul
take him.
ball makes it 1-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Now, if I can't find a good draft, like a good third baseman in the draft, I
And a
wouldn't be
ball and 2
opposed
strikes.
to, that was a hanger, to maybe in free agency signing a big deal for a third baseman. I don't know who that would be. I don't know who's available or who would be available.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back.
Charlie
It just
Condon
battles
is
up there. He doesn't
probably
take a
going to be
pitch
shifted
off
over
at
to
all.
first.
Makes it so difficult on the pitchers.
Shall
up
Ronda
there. You
get
can tell
traded?
they get
Because that
frustrated
is
with how
his
long it
natural
takes to
position
put
is
him
first
away.
base. Hopped
This
him
one
up.
in the air. Bovee
Boovie under it.
brings it in.
Another good inning for
And that
Pepio.
is that. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Bottom of the second we go. Caminero, Boovie, and Ramirez.
Back to it here. Thanks as always for joining us, especially you, Siggy. We talked earlier about this team's struggles.
they
One
love to
positive,
show how
though,
bad
it's
we're
still
doing right
tied. I know it's a reach.
Yeah, they've dropped a bunch lately, but right now they're in it, and that's something to build on, Boog. Gotta believe.
I don't know how many times they're going to mention how bad we've been, but that's already 3, so. We're not even in the third inning. We've gotten 3 mentions of how bad we've been.
Ball one.
I get it. But yeah, at the same time, I'm not going to hyper focus on trading away these expiring contract players because we do have a good farm system. I believe we are
Whacked out to center field.
ranked
That's
number
well
3
struck.
as Caminero gets a hold of one center field and out of here. Over the head of Buxton. Good try. That's not enough, though. Caminero puts the Rays on top.
It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later.
Number
You
13
can't
for
argue with those
Caminero.
results.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough
wrong button
behind it
there.
for the
My bad.
homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave it.
I didn't think that was gonna get out of here.
Try and bring that one back.
419 feet for Caminero. Good try by Buxton. And we got a lead.
Just missed.
And here's Mike Boovie,
Well, it was
who's
exciting to see a leadoff
outperforming projections.
Kind of gets the offense fired
expected.
up, and you
Yeah, I
start to
believe he was
expect a
expected
big
to hit
inning.
240. So far, he's at 270. So
In the air, left field.
that will drop a little bit. So he's going to fly out to left.
And there's one down.
One out.
Batting 7, the catcher,
Agustin Ramirez next to hit for the Rays.
Here's Ramirez. I still say what a good pickup
That misses.
we made by
Ball
getting
one.
him.
One out, bases
He's been
empty,
such
and
a
run
stable
in.
catcher.
Bottom
He's
half
rarely
of
gotten
inning number
hurt.
2.
Is he hitting
Just
300? No.
After giving up that home run earlier,
Is he hitting
just doesn't
280?
seem
No.
like he wants to
But
challenge him.
he's been fine. He's been a good catcher. And he's been a really good swinger. Left field. 2-0 Tampa.
It's their second
You
home
praise
run
him.
of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Home run number 12 for Agustin.
That one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
We will take that one. Oh boy.
Chris, that ball came out hot.
2-0 fastball.
Let's see what Statcast
Ramirez
has
loves
to
that.
say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat. And
How about 2
really
home
nice
runs in the
launch
inning
angle
for
as
the
well.
Rays?
Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
447. Here comes Condon.
Not the best swing that
Swinging
time
it.
from the first round pick. Condon went deep in his most recent game.
Condon's really struggled this season. 213.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think
And I
that
like
was a
Condon.
purpose pitch.
You know, I do. I think
Change
he's
the
got
eye
some.
level, have him look
He's still got
up,
room to
now go
grow.
back exactly where you want to go.
So I want to keep playing him. He's only 26. He's going to be part of this core whether we win or not. He's probably going to slide back over to first base at some point in the near future. I don't think he's played that good defensively at third base, but he's been okay. 4 errors. I mean, you want to see better, but that's not the worst thing you've seen. His hitting's really fallen off, though.
And a curve misses outside.
2-2 to Charlie. So we have struck twice here in the second. Good
Good
Lord.
job to fight that one off.
We had no business making contact with that. 2-2.
2-2 now. High fly ball lifted in the air.
Right down the
right
middle,
field.
but Condon will fly out.
2 away now.
I was a little late on that one. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder,
Chase DeLauder will hit next.
And here's Chase DeLauder. Somehow 4th in the American League and All-Star. Hitting 350 or 349. Fouls off that slider, 0-1. Got him in the Cole Reagans deal with Cleveland. Seems like every player that we've traded for, the team has just kept him in the minors, and it's just been such a waste. Ramirez was one of them. A.J. Smith-Shawver was one. DeLauder was one.
On the ground,
Hits that to the right side. Nice play by Clement.
Tosses to first.
He will throw out
the third out.
DeLauder.
But 2 round trippers.
What about 2 home runs here to support our pitcher?
We played 2 full.
2-0 Rays
Rays
after 2.
baseball on the show, Florida.
Thanks to Caminero and Ramirez.
Back here in Tampa Bay, all set for the start of the inning. Jorge Carmona up now for the Brewers.
So this is a rookie, Jorge Carmona. 6th-round pick in 26. Overall, a very balanced-looking player. I guess, yeah, he is a rookie. This is only his, 15th game here. Like I said, just a nice, balanced player. Nothing outstanding, but nothing too shabby. Cue the home run by him.
And a ground ball.
He swings at the first pitch. He will ground out to his counterpart.
To the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
It's a good start.
the shortstop.
Pepio putting on a good showing so far. I did put in my my trade targets that I was aiming for was Quinn Priester here for the Brewers, but I may take him off because seeing how the Brewers are, looks like they're trying to compete. They're going to. I may take him off as Ramirez gives this a challenge.
It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges.
Get that overturned. 0-1 to Josh Kasevich.
And he hits a ground ball right
Ground ball right to Aranda.
He steps on the bag.
He'll beat Kasevich to the bag. 2 down.
Here at the top of the third.
The catcher, number 13, Luis.
But yeah, I'm going to take Quinn Priester off because
2 outs,
the Brewers are competing, so they're not going to want to trade him.
Luis Torrens. 2 hits for him in
I thought he was a nice piece to put in the rotation. Shall we compete? But as of right now, man, we're not looking
Torrens
really competitive.
9th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Brings it in.
Pepio. Another solid frame.
Here to start the game. You're watching
Looking
Tampa
real
Bay
good,
Rays
locating his
baseball
pitches
on
and
the
everything.
show,
2-0
Florida.
Tampa. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, you've gotten this far, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter.
Be live
Chandler
on
Simpson.
Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at the moment.
Salazar
Shall I
back to work.
stream any other time? I will post it on the X account, so please go follow over there as well if you want. And I have a Discord where every episode is summarized, where you can keep up with everything, trades, signings. I haven't done a good job with the milestones, so I won't say milestones. But everything Rays is in that Discord.
Right through there for a strike.
Enough plugging. Simpson 1-2.
The 1-2. Ripped on a line to center.
Hanger right to Buxton.
And there's 1 down.
Good pitch. Good swing. Just an
The
out.
batter, number 7, shortstop, Carson Williams.
And here's Carson. I guess the question is, can he stay hot? I haven't seen what he's done in his last 10 or whatever, but boy, he's really seeing some growth. Look at that contact versus lefties. 80 to start the season. And now it's at an 87. He is really... He's seeing a lot of growth this year. His fielding is going up. His arm strength has gone up. Even his speed has gone up. It's not often we see speed, discipline, everything's going up for Carson. He is a little bit in a cold spell. But overall, it's just, he's been real good. He's starting to show his potential. And I believe he's only 27 at this rate. 26 or 7. I can't remember which one.
That's towards center.
He gets jammed on a fastball to center field. Buxton will run that one down.
2.
0 for 2 tonight.
The first baseman, number 8, Jonathan.
And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
And here's Aranda.
And foul
Nice
ball.
try.
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team.
He's got 19 home runs, and I believe...
Fastball.
I
He
believe
gets out of
Nimmo's
the
the
way.
other one that has
Straighten
19
him up
home
a little
runs.
bit.
So it's him and Aranda at the top of the leaderboard.
Oh, that one
2 guys that could
almost
get
gets
traded.
him
You never know.
again.
2-1 to Aranda.
Foul
Should have
ball
been
there.
3-1, but I swung at it.
Swing and a miss.
I'm such a
Curveball in the
sucker
dirt.
for that curveball, man.
Anytime the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning.
I'm such a sucker for that curveball. Sorry, Jonathan.
No runs, no hits, no errors.
0 for 2 with 2
3 innings
strikeouts for
complete.
Aranda so
it's
far.
The Rays 2 and the Brewers nothing.
We do have a 2-0
This
lead.
is Rays baseball on the show, Florida.
Okay, game.
Back now in Tampa Bay. Out of the fourth, Byron Buxton up now for the Brewers.
All right, here's Buxton back to the top of the lineup for the Brewers. APL did a fine job first time through the lineup, so now I'm sure he'll start to struggle with his pitches and not locate and all that fine stuff.
And that's just foul.
Comes into the fourth with 25 pitches, and we all know about the law of averages in MLB The Show, so...
Strike
Wow.
2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very
That's not where I
often
wanted
against
that.
a guy like this.
That's not where I wanted that at all. 1-2 to Buxton.
Here's a 1-2. On a
And
line
Buxton
base
goes
hit.
down and gets it. And what a shock. He gets a
And that'll
knock.
bring the tying run to the plate.
2-run homer incoming.
The designated hitter, Kyle Bauer.
Oh, we're going to 100% go with a home run here. Not on purpose, but
High fly ball out towards left
Told you.
field. Carrying well. Out of here.
told you. It's just how the game works, man.
A 2-run shot.
We're
His
tied.
12th of the season, and we're all square.
Can't even get mad
it's
anymore.
2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not
Can't
wasting
get mad
any time in
anymore,
that
man.
at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left
Just-
to try and bring it back.
It's how the
He had
game
good
works,
shot
how the
at it,
show
just
works,
couldn't
man.
quite
You
pull
can
it
never
off.
have a good outing
It
with a
would have been
pitcher
stunner
anymore.
if he did.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run.
Because the game
Jackson
rubber bands
Sawyer
and
getting ready to hit.
wants you to do
Tried
bad
right
and-
his first time.
Hey, we saw how dominant he was first time through the lineup, but the game's just like, okay, that was fun. Now you're just going to be awful now. So, anyone who says, like I said before, anyone who says that there's no rubber band mechanic in the game is full of shit. That's the best way I can say it.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That was a fastball up and in, too, by the way. Not that Stowers doesn't have enough power to do that, but...
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Top half
Just
of inning number 4.
every team plays the same in the show. Doesn't matter record or ability or ratings or anything. Anywho.
Hard hit, right side.
Nice little ground ball.
One away.
One out.
That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
The left fielder, Colton Cowser.
Slider down and away. Buxton gets a hit. Good piece of hitting. And then a fastball up and in. Stowers hits at the opposite field for a 2-run shot. That's just how the show works, man.
That one fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of...
See, the new conspiracy, if you guys want to hear a nice new conspiracy theory, you know when at the beginning of the season when the game has your team projections at whatever it is, I have a feeling the game tailors to that projection, so your team will most of the time do that unless you do something extreme like get a big player or something like that. Which negates a lot of the ratings, because if you have, let's say you have 399 overalls on your team, and yet for some reason the game's like, yeah, you're going to have 77 wins, then those 99 overalls are going to have bad seasons.
Stays alive.
Just a theory. That's a conspiracy theory. But I've been right about everything else, so why can't that be true?
1-2 now. Swings through it for the catch.
Ratings don't matter in the game. The game does have a rubber band mechanic in it.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher.
Now all of a sudden Ryan Pepio's locating.
It's
It's crazy how that works. Man,
Josh
insane.
Young now at the plate. Flied to right.
Insane
His
how this
first
game
time.
works. I'll tell you what.
That one outside. And
So anyway,
that is
2-2 here in the
ball
fourth. Here's Josh Young. Not even mad at Pepio. I'm just
Pop
It's just
foul
crazy
on
to
the
me how it
playoff
keeps
to the
happening,
right.
you know? And look, a more logical explanation is the meter's broken,
Two down, nobody
which,
on.
you know, that has been acknowledged by people that the
And
meter
it's foul away.
is broken in the game. And SCS just refuses to fix it because, once again, they don't know how to fix their own game. But I just can't use the other ones. Like, Classic is fine, but I kind of want to do something.
Line drive.
Play by Booby.
Kind
Kind of like the little mini game there of
for Milwaukee on the dinger. 2-2
hitting it on the
game.
line the best I can. By the way, that fastball was not up and in. Apparently, it was just down the middle because that's where I aimed it. So, anyway, we're tied.
Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for
Here's
the
Nimmo.
Rays, Brandon Nimmo.
Looking for a
He's
career
on
home
the
run number
verge of a
300.
milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
You know,
Good take.
300 homers would be an amazing
be
achievement
nice to see
for him. Fewer
Nimmo
than
hit that home run
200
here.
Players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tied Chuck Klein. Hit 301.
Oh, this one high.
He's
and
trying.
deep. Way
High,
there.
deep, left field. And it's gone! Brandon Nimmo, number 300.
for his career. Someone get him that baseball.
20th of the
Well,
year,
you have to
300th
appreciate
of
what
his
he's been able
career.
to do in his career. He's truly established
And we're back
himself
on
as
top.
one of the great power hitters in the game today. And this is a milestone he can be really proud of. There are a lot of very good hitters that never get to 300 homers in their careers.
Well done, Nimmo. At least we get to see it. A little bit of revenge. Just enough. Nimmo got just enough of it. I didn't think I was getting out of here. So there's a bright side of the game. We get to see Nimmo's 300th career home run. Yeah, take your cap off, buddy. Thank you, Tampa. He's been a good... Hasn't hit a majority of his home runs with us, but... Love to see it. Congratulations, Brandon and Nimmo. And just like that, we're magically playing baseball again. As Caminero takes the first pitch, he singles through the left side.
Well, clearly he was
Where
ready
were
to
you?
go right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on
It's been a hot
time,
minute since
good,
we've seen a
balanced
Milestone on the
approach,
channel.
and just blasted it through the infield.
Mike Bovee next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air.
Bovee swings at the first pitch, pops him up.
And there's one away.
That'd be a pop-up.
Up next for the Rays.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Ramirez.
So 1 out, 1 on, 1 in. Here's Ramirez.
Ball one.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Don't worry, we ain't stealing. I'm not stealing with Caminero. You kidding me?
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher
Not that
clearly
silly.
trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count,
We not
he's gonna
that
have to
silly.
give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That
Ball
one
three.
misses.
3-0.
Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count
Condon
here.
on
He's
deck.
been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Drilled in the air out.
Should've let it
right
go.
center.
I usually take them 3-0.
And there are 2 down.
Ramirez will fly out to shallow right field.
Up next for the Rays. The third baseman.
Here's Condon. Let's see if Charlie
Third
can
baseman,
get a hit
Charlie
here.
Condon.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top
Break him out of
prospect
this funk.
label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
In the air, left side.
Got some pretty good wood on it, deep
On
to
his way
left,
over.
but that will be
And that
run
is
down on the
that.
warning track. So
And the
Condon
Rays
put
get
some good
one
wood
a
on it.
solo shot. It's now a 3-2
but you know who else
ball
did?
game.
Brandon Nimmo hitting his 300th career home run, giving the Rays the lead here in the 4th inning. 3-2 Tampa.
Back here in Tampa Bay, ready now for the 5th inning. Ernie Clement up now for the Brewers.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes
was
on,
not a cutter.
have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough.
Has that
for them
been
to
a
make
big problem for the
contact at
Brewers
times.
chasing?
And it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Into the outfield
Okay.
base hit. So a man on base to start.
Here comes the
inning.
game. It's not happy I got a 1-run lead.
Up next for Milwaukee. The first baseman. Jorge Carmona.
And that one fouled off.
Jorge Carmona. Nice looking balanced rookie.
Ball.
Didn't mean to throw it. Yeah, the throw canceling doesn't really work with me, or I must be doing something wrong.
Tying run is at first.
Oh, there's my
We're at
twitch
the top
spot.
of the 5th.
Twitch is so useless. Anyway,
The 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
As a
right
pitcher,
two.
when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fights it
That's
off.
a good
You'll see
changeup, but it
another.
did not break.
The 1-2. Swings
That's
and
not where I
misses.
wanted that
Struck
fastball.
out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
4 strikeouts for
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches
Pepio.
in this one.
Don't really trust the cutter that much.
Now it's the shortstop. Grounded out his first time.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing at a high fly ball.
High
deep
ball, left field.
Way back there. He's
Simpson,
got
does he have a
chance.
play on it?
Makes
He
the
does.
catch up against the wall.
Nice play by Chandler. 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee. The catcher, number 13, Luis Torrens.
Well, we just starting to hang stuff now. Here's Torrens. Doesn't have the pop, I believe, that he used to. No, he definitely doesn't. Good defensive catcher, though, and he can hit, so still need to be careful.
Now the 0-1.
Runner's running.
Swing and a miss.
And he's going to get second easy.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Ernie Clement gets a 6th stolen base.
Definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw.
Probably the
as
weakest
well,
part of
really good,
Ramirez's
stolen
game
base.
is the
He can be
inability
pretty
to throw
proud
out
of himself.
runners. But we've talked about that. So
Man on second, 2 down.
no chase there, 1-2. What does Pepio throw here? That's what I was thinking.
And a 1-2. Inside.
Not right there,
Almost
though.
got him.
2-2.
In there.
Attaboy.
Looking for the K.
Located it where I
Milwaukee
wanted it.
leads one.
Pepio
They
gets
trail
the
it
job done.
3-2.
5 innings in the books for Pepio. 3-2 Tampa.
Ready to go for the
Leading
last
off
half
for
of the
the
inning.
Rays.
And stepping in for the Rays, Chase DeLauder.
Here's Chase. It's Carlton Salazar.
Well, these Rays
Probably
doing
still
a
has
good
all the
job
energy
of
in the world.
simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That's true. The Rays have struck out twice, and they've both been a Ronda.
Popped in the
Which is
air,
really unfortunate.
Left field. Kowser settles under it. 1 up, 1 down.
DeLauder
And you
will
know,
fly out.
bloops and lasers, they both count the same. So we know there's zero complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how
The
it happens.
Nationals whipping on the Phillies 15-8. Jesus, what happened in that game? Chandler's back up. Double and a fly out.
To the right side.
Now he's gonna have a ground out.
Carmona takes it himself. Only
down.
for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Salazar is settling in.
Shortstop, Carson Williams.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Carson Williams.
Here's our boy Carson. And there goes Carson. Left field. You ain't getting it.
His 13th home
There are
run
two
of the
things
season,
hot in this
and they
universe.
tack one on
The
board.
sun
It's
and
4-2.
Carson Williams.
That one just
Number
sounded
13 on the
different.
year.
Yeah, it might have been the loudest
That's a
moment
4-2
yet.
lead
Man,
for
my
your
ears are
Rays.
ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires
was
a hitter to
beautiful.
stay really square with his mechanics. If
He
you
knew
fly
it, too.
over
Look
with
at
the
that.
front shoulder,
Look at that
there's
little
no way you keep
bat
that ball
flip
fair.
trick.
An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Oh, yeah. Good thing he didn't conk himself on the head there. Yeah, didn't even bother. 4-15 off the bat. That 2-run lead again.
Nope. That's inside.
Ah, man. Here's a Ronda. That's such a nice home run. It's so good to see Carson be consistent. I don't know how long he's going to do it, but I'm enjoying it.
2 down, nobody on.
Struggled
Here's
little
a
bit in
Ronda.
This one, couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to
What
get
does
ahead
the
and find a
bullpen look
good
like per
hitter's
se?
count at
All right,
2-0.
Zach Page is available. So if we want to use Zach Page, we can. We may let him see have a debut here tonight. Ooh, good pitch. 2-1.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
It's definitely been the home run ball, man. As Aranda will get his first knock of the game. 2-out hit for him.
Knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Rays, the White Wings.
Here's Brandon
Here's
Nimmo.
our boy Nimmo.
He's already homered here in this one. Nimmo working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
He sure has, man. He is regressing, which hurts to see, but he's still hitting 298, 20 home runs. This is not updated. He's got 300 career home runs now. Love to see it for Nimmo. Even if, I mean, most of it didn't come with us, obviously. I don't know. Well, I'd have to do the math here. I would have to do the math, but just what a 4 years he's had with us. He was definitely part of the reason we won it all in 27. And he's just been good since then. I don't know what to say.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in
Got one for every Spartan.
Really special.
The 1-0. Inside, almost got him.
Got 2-0 count now.
Aranda off of first with 2 away.
And there you go. That's going to be shot up the middle. Back-to-back hits for the Rays.
At second, 2 on and 2 out.
Well, when you fall behind in the
Nimmo.
count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did.
And that's going to be
And
it
now
for
Kevin Cash
Salazar.
out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Carlton Salazar.
Former
won't
Rays
go any further.
manager, Kevin
And the
Cash
home run
now.
really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Let's see who the Rays have in their bullpen.
Now pitching for
So they
Milwaukee,
turn things over to the
number
righty,
37,
Alec Jacob.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to
Don't
get
know
on the
who
right
this
track.
is. We'll check in, though. Let's check out Alec Jacob, 31-year-old righty. Fastball at 86. Good Lord. No. I'm so tired of getting advertisements and bots. No. Hey, Twitch, can you do something about your bots? Thanks. Anyway, let's keep going. So, anyway, fastball, change, sinker, sweeper. 86 on the fastball. He does not throw hard. ERA's been really high. He hasn't pitched in the majors since 25. So, it's definitely not been his kind of thing. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on 2 out against Caminero. Oh, good. He's a sidewinder, too. Or he's got a submarine release, I should say.
2 on 2 outs.
Ooh, 87. Oh, some heat on that one.
Ball to strike.
So the Rays have gotten their 4 runs all on solo shots, if I'm not mistaken. One and 2 to Caminero.
2 on 2 outs.
Yep.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Inning
Whips an
over,
88
and it
up
could have been
there.
worse. Solo homer extends
Carson
the
Williams,
lead for
though,
Tampa Bay. It's now 4-2.
Gives us a bonus run. Halfway done here in Tampa. It is 4-2.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Yeah, Junior Caminero. Solo shot giving us a 1-0 lead. Agustin Ramirez hits a solo shot. Giving us a 2-0 lead. Stowers comes back next half inning. Ties it up with a 2-run shot, Rick. And then Brandon Nimmo, player of the game so far, hits his 300th career home run off of this solo shot. And then Carson Williams says, yeah, I'll join that parade. And that's where we're at right
Byron
now.
Buxton up now for the Brewers.
It's 4-2 as we go to the bottom, or sorry, top of the 6th.
Buxton.
Pepio is still out there. Seeing Buxton for a 3rd time.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
So important to get
I mean,
ahead
pitch
of
count
these
looks
hitters.
good.
You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run
Only at
to come to the
57.
plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball.
Want to challenge it, but we're not going to. I just don't know if I feel good about throwing that there often. One and 2 to Byron Buxton. Here's the pitch from Pepio.
Foul tip.
Ouch.
Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs.
Somebody got hit, but everybody's okay. So, let's do it again. 1 and 2. Nothing but fastballs this is bat.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Hits him with the
So it picks up
curveball.
his 6th strikeout of the ball.
6 strikeouts
Chris, as we
for
look back at
Pepio.
the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a
And threw
called
97
third
on
strike
that
as a
4th
fastball,
fastball.
so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't
Here's
see what was
Stowers.
coming.
Hit the
Fouled
2-run
off left
homer
side.
last at bat. What a season he's having, hitting .302 with 12 homers, 47 RBIs. Probably part of the reason the Brewers are hanging around the competition.
And the 0-1. Swings through that.
I didn't
one
see
out
what the
front
standings
that
are
time.
for the Central.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
But to be honest, that ain't going to matter, man. The A's, I think it's just going to be the A's and Dodgers again.
Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout
The
number
A's
7. Chris
have a
Thurman
better
through
record
the
than the
order,
Dodgers,
and a
and
couple
that's
of
crazy
quick
to
outs
say.
for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Jackson
So 2 down
Chourio,
here in the 6th.
the
Here's
next to
Chourio.
hit. Chourio having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
Hitting for average versus lefties, hitting for power versus righties.
And that drops in for a strike.
Some
0-1.
hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Hey, I want Pepio to have a good
Rays
outing here.
Leading by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th. Close one doesn't get the call.
Oh, Ramirez wants
1
to
ball,
challenge.
1 strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just
Boy,
shaded
Ramirez.
the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
Good call. Helping out his pitcher. Got an 0-2 count to Chourio.
Ball, that's out.
Does not chase the slider. 1 and 2.
Two down, nobody on. Cuts out.
Goes back to the slider. Doesn't exactly
And
break,
it
but
strikes
Chourio
out the
misses.
side here in the 6th. It's the Rays 4
And Pepio.
and the Brewers 2.
Boy, 6 innings of really good baseball. Had that one clunker of an inning, but other than that, he's been good. Let's go to the 7th. Or sorry, bottom of the 6th.
And we're back. Well, it's been a difficult week for this
I know
team,
where
but
I'm at.
today they're handling their own singing.
You lose a bunch in a row, and a lead like this can feel like a breath of fresh air. Now, just got to stay consistent until that 27th out is recorded.
All right, so here's Boovie. Leading it off gets Alec Jacobs.
Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Mason Montgomery, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball.
Oh, they
Is
still got
ready to
Abner
go.
Uribe over there
Alvarado,
sitting.
the right-hander, loosening up as well.
Don't know if he's a closer or not.
Check
Nope,
swing.
that's
He held
inside.
up. And 1-1.
It's a good pitch to try to get him off the plate.
Oh,
Goes
my
up
God.
empty. That's strike 2.
74. Woo!
Hard grounder.
Boovie takes that 83 fastball through the right
The
side.
leadoff man aboard.
There's his first hit of the day.
Up next for the Rays,
Mike Boovie.
Agustin
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Agustin Ramirez. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
Got Ramirez. Homer back in the second. See what he can do here.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Chop back.
Man, that was a double play no matter what we were going to do.
A sensational
And that's going to be a nice double play
They
turned
made
by
that
the
double play
Brewers.
look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about
A little bit of a
big
bad
leaguers.
throw
They
by the
make
shortstop,
plays
but
look
Clement
simple.
knows how to play his position well. And that's a double play ball. So once again, a guy with a high ERA, giving up a lot of hits, home runs.
And a strike on the
Comes in,
outside
dots
edge.
everything, throws it down the middle, and we can't do nothing so far. So, that's fine. Once again, that's just how the show works.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that
My
changeup.
God.
This guy's not wasting
That's a
any
good pitch.
pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
Don't know how you miss all of those, but okay, game.
That'll
That'll work. Alec Jacobs with a 6.5 ERA.
Add to their
Coming in
4-2
and whipping
lead.
our ass. 6 innings in the books, 4-2 Tampa.
We go to the top of the 7th. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Colton Cowser.
How long do we leave him in? How long do we leave him in? This is the next question.
Usually when a pitcher's
And the pitches
having
are
dominant
not really
outing,
breaking that
he
well.
has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over
Pitch number 70 coming
first pitch
from
strikes.
Pepio.
Fastball for a
That
strike.
is going to be a
Well,
strike.
he didn't like
Velo's
his first
still
two
fine.
pitches, down an
Haven't
0-2
seen a real
He's
big
gonna
drop
have
in
to battle.
velo.
Hope he gets a mistake.
Got the 0-2 to Colton Cowser. Here we go.
Another
Gets
one.
him on the changeup.
Straight strikeouts.
And there's another strikeout.
Pepio,
Those
9
just continue
strikeouts.
to pile off. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
What a performance he's had here in this episode. I got to do with Josh Young. This might be Pepio's last inning. I don't know. I mean, we're only up by 2, so we can't really
The Rays up
Completely
by 2
ignored
here in the top half of inning number 7.
any signs of wear.
Swing
Ground
and a
ball.
ground
Condon
ball.
forgets he's
Fair
playing
ball.
third base.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
And that will probably do it for Pepio, I think.
Ernie Clement.
Gotta
up
face
now for the
Clement.
Brewers.
Second baseman.
Clement hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there.
Let's
And
have a mound
Tom is
visit.
called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Yeah, let's go to the bullpen. Let's see a debut. Let's see a debut, shall we? I don't know if it's going to go well or not. But let's see the debut of Zach Page.
Manager out of the dugout.
We're gonna
now,
go ahead and take
it
him
looks
out.
like we'll see a change on the mound.
Well done by
Ryan
Pepio.
Gives way. He exits with the
He had
lead.
one clunker of
and
an
gave
inning.
them a
Other than that,
really
he was
nice
outstanding.
performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back.
Now pitching for
Now on the mound for the Rays,
number
Zach
16.
Page. On for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big
Slider,
stage.
four seam,
He
and
just has to remember,
curveball.
this is the same game that he's played
There
all the
are
way through
his
the minor leagues
pitches
to this
and
point. The only
scouting
difference,
report, I should say.
There's more people in the stands, and it's a bigger stadium. But the game
Like I said,
itself
you know,
is still the same.
he's not gonna
Look
be
at the
outstanding,
catcher,
I'm
whatever
sure.
Fingers he puts down, that's
Slider,
what you throw,
fastball,
and
curveball.
just let him lead you in this one.
But he's done very well in the minors. I think he deserves a shot here. Control is solid. Could be a ground ball pitcher when it comes to facing righties.
And fouled off.
First batter he's got to face is Ernie Clement.
Swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find
He's a
way
tough
to
out.
manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that one clips the corner.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow.
Ooh, 99 by Zach Page. Don't know if he could throw triple digits or not.
The tying run at the plate.
Called strike 3. 99 on the corner. That's a first career strikeout for Zach Page.
There. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're
That's
down in the
pitch.
count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a
Here's
little bit
Jorge
locked up on
Carmona now,
something down
2
the heart of
outs.
the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Right side. And a foul ball.
That's a good, man, 99. If he can locate that, woo. I do worry about his curveball, though.
Tying run at the plate. Slice the other way.
Left
That's a base
field.
hit.
2 out, 2 on.
They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy.
There's
Didn't try
Josh
to pull the
Kasevich
ball.
now.
He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Really important at bat coming up now.
Next to hit, number 86. Out towards
Fly
right
ball,
center
right
field.
center. Nimmo will glove
He's
it.
got it. And that's the 3rd out.
And good debut
Brewers
for
strand a
Zach
couple.
Page.
Still down by a count of 4-2.
Strikes out Ernie Clement, gives up a hit, and gives up a fly out. Bottom of the 7th, 4-2 Tampa. 9-1 and 2 do it.
Now pitching for the
We're
Brewers,
back in a new pitcher here to
number
start the bottom of the 7th.
62,
Elvis Alvarado.
Alvarado.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And we got Stowers coming up. Probably bring in Kyle Saul. He's unfortunately the guy that we've got to bring in. You've got the 9-1-2 guys due up. Kind of feel good with that, I suppose. So here's DeLauder against Elvis Alvarado.
Ball
Nope.
1, no
Ball 1.
strikes.
They're going to challenge that.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Brewers have already lost a challenge
And
today.
it's a called strike after the review.
And they're going to keep
Still
that one.
2 challenges left for them.
Okay, I thought they lost a challenge earlier, but what do I know? So here's Elvis Alvarado, 31-year-old undrafted righty. Fastball, slider, sinker, circle change. Formerly with the Athletics. Never heard of this guy. Didn't play last season. Now he's here with the Brewers.
Well, triple digits on
That was
the gun.
100.
I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Here's a 1-1. Grounds 1 to short.
DeLauder will
Over to
round
first.
out.
And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Rough night for Chase, man.
The left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
And here's Chandler. Had a leadoff double to start the game. Hasn't really done much since.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Good Lord, 101. Jesus, how hard does this guy throw? Oh, 101, I guess. Chandler over the head again of Ernie Clement.
Should be extra bases.
You think Clement would have gotten a
In
little
safely
taller
with a
since the
double,
first
his
inning.
second of the day.
Second
2
double.
hits for him in this
Batter
one,
number
both
7.
for extra bases.
Back
Gotta
in
feel
scoring
good about
position.
that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
1 out, runner at second. Carson Williams will hit next.
hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Okay, yeah. Definitely Kyle Sullivan next inning. All right, here's Carson.
And that's in there for strike one.
Can't be too greedy. 13 home runs on the year for Carson Williams.
Man at second.
That's a ball.
So quick.
That one in triple digits.
Dang, man.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
100.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go
Yeah,
up
sorry,
the
I'm not the
line for
AI. I
the
can't
bag.
just predetermine what the
Typically,
pitch is.
that high fastball, if it's
Carson
close
strikes
to the
out.
top
That's a
of the
rough
strike
at bat.
zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little
That
jump
was
at the
close.
end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and
Here's
it
Aranda.
didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would
Aranda
expect it to,
swings
and
at the
that's why
first
you see the
pitch.
swing and miss.
And he is going to
Over to
ground out.
first. Third out. The Rays strand just
Good
the
inning
one,
for
but
Alvarado.
they still lead this one 4-2.
Going to the 8th. We got a slim 2-run lead over the Brew Crew. Let's go to our bullpen. Kyle Saul will take the 8th.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rays,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Hasn't been
Kyle
outstanding.
Saul.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
But hey, if the AI can bring in pitchers who are bad, then why can't we?
Here's the Brewers catcher now, Luis
the catcher,
Torrens.
number 13,
He's been a
Luis
great free agent
Torrens.
sign. Swing and a bouncer.
I'm going to throw it away.
No play, that's an infield single.
It was a healthy cut,
next
but
to
the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
What a surprise, man. What a surprise. I got to deal with Buxton.
And that one fouled off.
Oh, 2. Get below the zone. See if he swings at it. He does, but of course he connects with it.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
I'm sure the game wants me to elevate.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Mowers are here.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this
Cool.
guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
1 2. Come on, Kyle.
The Rays holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Strikeout would be good. Double play would be better.
Battling here.
And
as he
Buxton's
fouls
going to
it
foul
away.
up every fucking pitch I throw because that's just how the show works.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll
Just
see
don't
another.
understand it.
Foul ball
How are you
left side.
sitting
He'll
on
see
that
another.
shit?
9th pitch of the at-bat due next.
No, welcome to the show where ratings don't matter and the game is rubber band.
Keeps
He's
the
just
at-bat
hitting
going
everything.
with a foul ball.
Everything. He's got 66 contact on righties. Yet it's Luis Ariz up here.
The 1-2. Swings and
Didn't make
misses.
contact with that, did you?
He battled for a long time.
Nice
but
job,
it
Kyle.
finishes
1 out.
with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Now, unfortunately, he's got to face Stowers with the man on.
1 out, man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Stowers. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch fastball is in
93
for
on
a strike.
Stowers.
Now this team is definitely looking for
Gotta
a
be
big
careful
swing
here.
of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture
Yeah, I'm
that
definitely
run
not
from
throwing the
first,
fastball
it
up
feels
and
like it's
in.
really important to getting back into this ballgame.
At least on
And that
lefties. It just
misses.
never works. It always
And now
just
it's even
gravitates to the
1-1.
center of the plate.
To lay off that pitch down.
Torrens, the base runner at first with one out.
I'm amazed at how much Saul struggles, man. Like he's
That smash towards center.
right at the water. 2 down. Like, Saul's been good, and I know he's growing. He's going to have problems, but, man, he was so good in the minors.
For Milwaukee,
He comes up, and he hasn't exactly been super reliable. Two out. Here's Cheerio.
Base knock right field.
I'm tired of these little piss hits, man. So tired of them.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now
There's too many piss
two
hits in this
outs.
game, man.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a
There's just
line.
too much of
Hitters,
them. It just
they take
happens
so
whatever the
many
game
reps
wants
in the
them.
cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game.
Doesn't
but
matter
right
who we
there
have
at the
out
end,
there.
you
Doesn't
do it
matter.
perfectly. Now a huge at bat in
We're
this
gonna
game
have
coming up.
mound visit here.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach.
He's not even
Oswald
making
out
bad
to the mound.
pitches. The game's just like, yeah, I'm going to get hits off of him anyway. So that's just what we do, man. That's just what the show does. If it doesn't want you to win, it'll do everything in its power.
And here is Colton Cowser.
Now you gotta face Cowser.
Ball one.
He's over 3 with 3 strikeouts, so he's probably going to hit a 3-run homer
Two
here.
outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. In the air, out towards
We're not
right
going to catch
center.
that.
Can't reach it. This should score at least one.
Why are we in
Runs
fucking
in.
slot?
Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run double.
Ah, dude, this game is so fucking rubber bandy. Can we please get somebody that can just pitch an inning without giving up a fucking run?
In this ballgame.
So a change being made out at second.
This
Here's the
game
Brewers
is just
pinch
so
runner, Orlando
fucking shit,
Fernandez.
man.
Getting a little more speed.
You
out
make
there.
good
He
pitches,
represents the
it don't
golden
matter.
run.
Meanwhile, the AI can come in with a 7 ERA and dominate your ass.
That's the third.
And then we get a ground out.
On to first.
The
that's
game's
the
rubber
inning.
banded. No one can tell me
2
otherwise.
runs,
Just
3
go
hits,
ahead.
no
Tell me in the
errors,
comments that
and
I'm
one
wrong.
left. Home half
I'll
of
call you a
inning number
fucking
8
liar.
straight ahead. And we are
Not
tied
really, but
4-4.
It's so stupid, man. Every game is the same. Doesn't matter who we put out there. Doesn't matter what we do. Doesn't matter. We could have Sandy Koufax out there, and he would give up 5 home runs.
You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Swing and a ground ball.
How come
up the
their
middle.
infielders aren't
Oh, look at the
sludge?
stop.
You
Not
know?
in time.
Why aren't their
Great
infielders
effort
in
there,
sludge?
but now the go-ahead run is on at first.
It's so crazy to me, man.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He
Let's see
looks
if we can
locked in.
pinch run. 52, 56. I mean, Jordan Walker would be the next best option, so.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first.
And I'm sorry I get so bad about it, but fuck this game, dude. Like, you do everything right, and it's still like, we're still going to find a way to fuck you.
Tower power. Right through there for a strike.
If I would have
Your
swung
base
at that,
runner,
it would have
you
been a
gotta stay
pop-up.
dialed in here.
Guarantee
Look
it.
for anything in the
Guarantee
dirt.
it.
Try your best to get into scoring position.
In the dirt.
Hold on a second. Okay, sorry. Sorry if you hear a lawnmower
Activity in
going
the
off.
bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
can't really mute that
The
that much.
hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Montgomery warming up as well.
It'll stop.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody
All right, 1 out, 1 on. Cavanero!
Way back there.
Left center field! Gone! And for the third time, we've got a 2-run lead.
And they grab the lead in the 8th.
Home run number 14, second of the day for
It might
Cavanero.
end up being the most important swing of the game.
Please, can we keep it this time? My goodness. That was a big swing of the bat.
He's completely shifted the momentum of this game. There's a party in their dugout right now. His second home run, and now
man, that's a shame that Pepio's not going to get a win. I'm not even bad at Kyle Saul, man. I'm really not. I thought Kyle Saul made some good pitches, and it's just the game's just like, fuck it. You know? Doesn't matter. And the thing that makes me the most frustrated is I want to show you guys something. Not like it matters, because ratings don't matter in the show. We've already talked about this. It's a fact. It's not an opinion. It's a fact. These are his hits per 9. These are Kyle Saul's hits per 9. 96 hits per 9 versus lefties. 93 hits per 9 versus righties. And now all of a sudden it's just like, well, I can't pitch. Fuck it. You know? I mean, screw that, right? I mean, well, what the fuck do these ratings even mean? If he's got these kind of hits per 9, why is he giving up little piss hits over and over again? Because the game's rigged. That's why. That's the explanation.
Now one
Yep,
miss.
that ball went out.
Mike Booby up now. All right, I'm done ranting about that. One for 3 for Mike.
The other way.
He's going to shoot it over the third baseman's head. There's his second hit of the day. Seems like your infielders need to get a little taller.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound.
Kevin Cash coming out to get his reliever.
Departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout.
Serpa gives up the lead and then a hit. So, hey, I know that frustration, man. You feel like you do the right thing to face the right hitters. And
now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Carlos Rodriguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where
Carlos
bullpen
F.
can give
Rodriguez.
their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Another high ERA pitcher. Not bad versus righties, though.
Agustin Ramirez next to hit for the Rays.
Let's check him out. C potential, 74 overall. He's a starter. He's in the bullpen. So that's all we need to say about that. He started a few games this season, but I guess it wasn't working out, so they moved him to the bullpen. Okay, that tracks, though.
Popped up.
Never swing at the first pitch.
Chorio has a beat on it.
You never swing at the first pitch.
And there's one away.
Ramirez flies out or pops up.
Up next for the Rays, the third baseman, Charlie Condon.
All right, here's Condon.
Foul ball.
He can swing the second pitch.
The 0-1.
Hey, baby, Condon, right field. That's going to drop in. And there's his first hit of the day.
Throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really
we need more?
good
Here's
about
Chase
what you
DeLauder
did at the
now.
plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to
Nope,
it. That's
that's
great
the ball.
work right there.
DeLauder up
0
to
for
bat
3.
next. Lays off for a ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first
That's a
base.
strike.
Get 2, get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. Inside.
DeLauder's going to get plunked.
Now the bases are loaded.
Up next for the Rays, the left fielder,
Bases loaded. Here's Chandler. Got 2 doubles, both over the head of Ernie Clement. I wonder if he's going to play back a couple steps. Chandler bunting it down the third base line.
Young tossed the first.
We'll take it.
There for the out. Run comes in on a safety
We'll take it.
squeeze.
Well, the
Safety squeeze
can be
there,
tough to
7-4
defend, especially
Tampa.
with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up.
He didn't
that
really
easy
deaden
out
it
at
like I
first.
hoped he would, but
Now here is Carson Williams.
Shortstop,
Here's Carson. See, we can play small ball on occasion. And the Suns in the purple.
But handled, and that'll end the inning. So they get 3 and jump ahead late.
And we get robbed immediately after that. All right.
Lead it 7-4.
We do get a run, though. 7-4. Crunch time here in Tampa. Bring in Kenneth Copeland. Bring him in. I would like for you to slam the door.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kenneth Copeland.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball.
All right, do we make a little bit of a substitution here?
Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
I think we do. I think we bring in Alvarez for Condon.
So coming into the game now on defense, Nacho Alvarez Jr. He's the new third baseman.
All right, here we go. Ernie Clement, first up.
High fly.
That's a good start. First pitch. 1 out, right to Jordan Walker.
Really nice job to get your first
1
out
out.
of the ball game.
The first baseman, Jorge Carmona.
Here's Jorge Carmona.
And there's a foul ball.
Now, Copeland doesn't throw that hard either. His two-seamer barely touches 90. And that's on the high end, you know.
Here's your 1. A little out front there as he swings
slider.
through it.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
1-2 to Jorge Carmona.
Swings and misses.
That is a dirty curve as he chases.
Gets the out, 2 down.
Ramirez throws him out. 2 quick outs here in the ninth.
6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really geared up.
Good stop by
for it,
Ramirez,
you
more
might need a
importantly.
pitching wedge.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the shortstop, number 86.
Josh Kasevich.
Didn't seem like that
Wow.
one found the
He's gonna
zone.
call.
Here's the challenge.
Challenge.
And the strike is overturned after review. So they
Definitely a
still
ball.
got both their challenges.
I didn't even know that's where that went. I thought it was a little lower than that.
2 down, nobody on. Pulls that one foul.
Got good movement on his two-seamer. Not great movement, but good movement.
And this is inside.
3-1.
Draws the walk there.
And we're going to walk him.
About that 2-out walk. The base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the
Make it work, Kenneth.
will produce a
Kenneth.
2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if
You
you
got
are
2
the
outs. Find the zone.
offensive
Don't
side.
start rubber banding. Don't you start it. Just throw it in the zone, bud.
The 1-0.
There we go. Ground ball. Boovie throws him out, and Tampa wins a really back and forth game.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard,
Holy
you
smokes,
expect to
man.
win. Some teams live and die
We
by
blew the
long
lead
balls.
twice.
Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
This one finishes with a
And
final
then we held
of
it the
7-4.
third time. So
For Chris
Kyle Saul will
Singleton
get the
and our
win.
entire crew, I'm
Doesn't
John
really deserve
Shelby
it.
saying so long.
Kenneth Copeland gets his 20th save of the year, but the story of the game, Brandon Nimmo hits his 300th career home run. Ryan Pepio, I think, had 10 strikeouts. So, man, it'd be a real shame if we lost this game. 2-run shot by Stowers. Carson Williams went yard. Oh, yeah. Nice. More rigging here. Actually, I don't remember what that one was. Zerpa comes in, gives up another 2-run shot for Caminero, and then Boobie makes the final out there. So the replay system in this game is not very good, like the highlights or whatever. But anyway, regardless, we get a win. Junior Caminero hit 2 home runs, 3 RBIs for him. Well done. Brandon Nimmo, 3 for 4 with an RBI. Of course, that was his 300th career home run. 5 home runs today. 2 by Junior Caminero, 1 by Williams, 1 by Ramirez, and 1 by, like I said, Nimmo. Pepio was outstanding. 6 1/3, 4 hits, 2 runs, no walks, 9 strikeouts. Zach Page in his MLB debut does well. Kyle Saul, I don't blame him for those because I think the game's just rubber banding when he was out there. So I don't blame Kyle Saul for that. And then Kenneth Copeland comes in and gets his 20th save of the year. So let's sim to where we'll get to the next episode. Which I don't even... Well, we'll start the next episode, I should say. Got one more day of... one more scouting. Draft is probably going to be in the next episode. Trimble has fallen off a cliff. So, not very good. Curtis Kennedy. Fine, I guess, but not still what we want. So, we still haven't found those guys yet. Clifford Dietrich. Let's check out Clifford Dietrich. Why not? 20% scouted. It ain't gonna matter. International third base. And just keep scouting him. I don't know. Oh, wait. What was that? This guy's not ranked anywhere. But boy, is he bad. How's he got like a potential of 99 when he's this awful? Okay. We'll keep scouting Curtis Kennedy. I don't think we're going to have a good draft class this year. But if we don't, I want to hit on a third baseman. That's what I want. All right. Rubber match. Can we take the series in Milwaukee? Or against Milwaukee, I should say. We're not going to play this one. We do end up winning 4-3. Keegan Aiken will get the win here. Who did the damage? 2 for Bodine, 2 for Ramirez, as Ramirez goes yard again. First career home run for Caden Bodine happens. Shane McClanahan, solid outing. Zach Page gives up his first run. Don't know why you use him on back-to-back days, but hey, whatever. The show's broken like that. Keegan Aiken does fine. Kenneth Copeland does fine. So, said the first half of the season is over. So the Bulls, I guess, have won that series. Oh, sorry, first half winner. Sorry, it was the AA. So the Biscuits have won. They're doing great. We are not doing so hot. And that is okay. We'll get there. We will get there. All right, let's sim a little farther. Here in Kansas City. Team that is struggling pretty much just as much as we are. We win the first game. Tom Stinson gets back in the win column. 4 RBIs for Agustin Ramirez. Hit a grand slam, I'm guessing. We'll just say he did. Yeah, we'll just say he did. 7 2/3, 6 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. That's a Stinson start right there. And the bullpen did their job. J.R. Ritchie still looking for that first win. He's probably never going to get it as we lose this game in a close one. 3 2/3. He is allergic. He's probably going to work his way to be a long reliever because he just cannot go. I've never seen this man go 5 innings. Yeah. Rubber game. Rasmussen versus Bryce Miller. And Chandler Simpson fractures his arm. Gonna be out 1-2 months. That is a bummer. That is a big bummer. And we end up dropping the series here in Kansas City. 10 hits and we can't score a run. That is insane to me. All right, so that is unfortunate, to say the very least. We need to call someone up. We need to call somebody up. We won't see their major league debut, but, well, we could slide Kobayashi over there. Okay, so what we'll do is that. All right, here's what we'll do. We still won't see his major league debut. I mean, Kobayashi in the leadoff is not. I don't hate it. But what we're going to do is we are going to call up. We need a left fielder. We're going to call up somebody that doesn't really have a place in our organization for now. But Wiley Macbeth, our first round pick from last season, could be at the top of his potential. I think now's the best time to get him here in the game. So we'll add him to the 40-man. And we will call him up. We'll probably miss his MLB debut. Because we are going to sim through the rest of the end of the month here. Now, I don't know what game we'll play. We could go punish ourselves and take on the Braves in the next episode. So, let's sim through the rest of the month and see what we got here. So, we're on the road against the Yankees, 39 and 41. They're still struggling like we are. And we're going to sim through this. And we end up taking the first game. Oh, yeah. Did I not fix the... Oh, I did not. Whoops. Silly me. He can't hit very well, but... We'll just put Luis Cruz up there. Be all right. And then... For Double-A, we've got some options. Give me 1 second here. Well, not a lot of options. We'll call up... We'll call up back Odell Williams to Double-A. He hits pretty good. All right, let's keep simming. 7-6, we get the win here. Kobayashi 1 for 4. He gets a RBI in his start here. Brandon Nimmo hits his 21st home run. Pepio gets roughed up a little bit. Kenneth Copeland blows his 5th save. That's unfortunate. Get absolutely obliterated the next game. Shane McClanahan has got to be the worst pitcher in this game. He is just, he never pitches to his potential. Tom, you know what? Screw it. Let's put him on the trade block. Why not? I'll put him on the trade block. If he's not going to ever pitch to his potential, I don't want him on the team anymore. I'm sorry. Molly Macbeth is still hitless. And that's fine. 6 games out. 1 game out of the wild card. Holy smokes, we are still in this. All right, what do we got here? 8-3 Yankees. We're just going to sim this one. So we lose here as well. Scouting. I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point. We'll just keep an eye on some of these guys. Curtis Kennedy ain't really changing anything. Put him in the East. Do we want to change him? I doubt we'll get Kenneth Faraday. I mean, I like the movement on this. Susan Dickens. That's a name. Ollie Joe, man. If that's not a bona fide starter, I don't know what is. Basil, I don't know how to say his name. Call. Yeah, we just don't have anyone worth looking at. We might as well just kind of just guess at this point. Oh, whoops. Might as well just kind of give it a little guess there. All right, Yankees. We're up 5-1. We end up winning 8-1. So we lose the series. No, we split the series against the Yankees. That's fine, I guess. 2 more RBIs for Kobayashi. He's making the most of it. J.R. Ritchie, 4 innings. Is there a bug to where he just can't go 5 innings? Zach Page gets his first career win. Love to see that. Bullpen actually held their own. Everyone did their job. So let's check out the notifications. Floyd Hyde struggling in Double-A. It's not what you want to see. Hunter Biggie, of course, struggling with a 9 ERA in Triple-A. Roger Rahav, this dude, I got to find a way to get him up. He is just so good. James Snyder in Double-A does fine, and then Joey Estes, who we have around. Roger Rahav I've got to find a way to get him some plate appearances, man. 45 walks, 46 strikeout, 321 average. He's even hitting versus righties, and he's not supposed to. I've got to get him up at some point. If we trade Aranda, maybe we call him up. Keep Condon at third. I don't know. Ooh, Brad Lord's on the block. I don't like him. I like Brad Lord, but I don't like that he's $9.3 million. So we're not going to go out and get him. There's really nobody I want there. Okay, so at the end of this episode, we will try to cover the draft in the next episode, the All-Star break, and if we got time, we'll figure out which game we're going to do. We may play the series in Atlanta as we enter July 1st. Should the trades keep rolling in? I don't know. We're 41-44. So we seem to be spinning our wheels, the best way I could say it, and yet we're half a game out of the wild card. So the Trade Hub says that we're still a small seller. Let me know in the comments, should we go forward with the plan to trade pieces, or should we just steadfast? We're not going to be buyers, I can tell you that. But do we have something cooking here when it comes to the wild card spot? I don't know. So leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. We will see you guys tomorrow morning for more Rays baseball here on the channel. And everyone have a good Tuesday. We will see you tomorrow morning. Deuces.